Hi everyone. Welcome once again to Red FM, our Indies page. And today we have a very special guest. Hi everyone. This is really nice that all of you have joined in for really a very, very special one because today we are joined in by uh, we're joined here today by Ananya, Birla, and Ikka. They have collaborated for a very, very special song, and I'm personally really excited. And Ananya will be just joining in very soon, so that we can just talk about a new song. It just dropped about 3 hours back, और 3 घंटे पहले जो भी अनन्या का song आया है, बेमानिया. We'll be talking about it, and she's somebody extremely talented. She's been on the show पहले भी, and we have featured her. So I'm RJ Sachin. I'm from Red FM Delhi, and really excited about this one because this is one show where we want to feature all the artists, all the new releases, premieres. Every day we are doing it, and I would request just Ananya, if yes, Ananya is here with us. Let's just see, like very soon she'll be joining us. So if you have any questions, if you have things in your mind you want to ask this very talented multi-instrumentalist. She's not somebody who's a diva, but about such a genuinely musical mind that she has, and it'll be really a great conversation. I'm really looking forward to it. And all of us, you can just keep with us all the time, क्योंकि यहाँ पर आपको हर रोज premieres मिलते हैं redfm.indies पर, and along with that it's the biggest independent music show in the country, and this song has got a pretty cool Spanish vibe, and let's see, no, I still have to get a request. Okay, I'm just waiting for Ananya to join in. Okay, Ananya, have you joined in? No, let me just see. And yes, she's here. And yeah, hello Sachin. Hello Ananya. Are you there? So really, I've been tripping on this song. I think I must have heard 5 times already. Hi Ananya.
Hi, how are you?
Welcome back to Red Indies.
Thank you. How are you, Sachin? Good to see you again.
Good to see you, and you're looking lovely as ever.
Thank you.
And even in the song, I love the look, the way you. It just looks like a Hollywood movie, like you straight out of some Bond sequence. It's quite a good. So
No,
first of
it
all,
was maza aaya. It was it was fun shooting that video. It was fun.
where are you right now? You're in Mumbai.
Currently, मैं Mumbai में हूँ. I'm in Bombay at home, and yeah, I've been in Bombay for a little over a month now, so it's nice to be back home. The song dropped today, and the love has been immense. Thank you to everyone who's watching. It's really, truly been. Um, it felt like when an old song dropped, like Meant to Be or Better, like that. It's getting that sort of response. So my heart feels really full right now. Yeah, it's been a good day.
And it's quite a different flavor. Last time when we met, that was the song that you had done with the Mr. Rahman, and this just shows your versatility, because this is in a very different, happy, flirting kind of a vibe it has. Love the whole and Spanish vibe to this, music. So was that something that you had in mind? And I want to do a song on this kind of music, or it just happened?
So it's so interesting because I feel like this song happened very like organically and naturally. So Rahul Sathu, the producer and music composer of the song, he very kindly had come down to Bombay to work with me, and we were sort of just in studio. And randomly, all of a sudden, he played me this beat, which is quite similar to this one, but not really. And he's like, I have like this amazing top line, like I want to play it for you. I'm going to sing it for you. So I'm like, yeah, Rahul, do it. And it was the na 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 na, and immediately I was like, oh my god, that is a smash. Let's work on that. Let's that sounds really cool. And then Kumar Paji came and he put lyrics and he gave a couple of options. And when Beymaniyaan came out of his mouth, um, actually, no, sorry. And I think Rahul will be able to sort of tell this story better. But when I heard the na 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 na, I was like, Rahul, this reminds me of like a fun night, like where you're gonna forget about all your worries and be out with friends, and then whatever happens happens. That kind of vibe. Like that's the vibe that the chords are sort of giving me. And then when Kumar Paji came in for the lyrics, the lyrics that he sort of proposed were very similar to that vibe. And the whole thing just came together so beautifully. So it wasn't like a planned thing, like now we want to write a song that has a little bit of Spanish flavor. Um, it just all happened, and then Ikka came on board and he killed it. He's added so much. Just took the song to the next level, really. So it's been a great experience, and I'm very happy with the song. It's a good feeling.
And I think it just goes on to even show your versatility as a performer, because recently I came across your videos. I also follow you. Like you're playing santoor sometimes. You're hanging around. You're um, focusing on music, but as a performer, this just gives a wider spectrum to your audience. This just goes on to show, like I can nail this too.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I love the santoor. I think the santoor is what instilled music in me from a very young age. Mom used to play santoor. I was about 8 years old, and I picked up the sticks, and then Master G sort of was around, and I started playing. Played ever since. And I think so. I play the santoor. I would say that's my primary instrument. The
Yeah.
guitar, I sort of play chords and just mostly for like just playing covers and just coming up with top lines just for fun. And the drums is something that I've actually gotten quite decent. I'm quite decent at the drums. I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm really good at the drums, but I'm quite decent at the drums. And the drums really helped actually funnily with my mental health, because it really you have to stay in the present moment. So
Yeah.
it takes you out of your head, it takes you out of all those negative thoughts, and it puts you right in the moment. So the drums really help, they've really helped me. I wish I was a little bit more disciplined with my practice. I'm not as disciplined as I should be, but there's so much going on, and I think I'm learning with each day. Yeah, I love all three instruments that I play, so it's fun.
I think even when I'm talking to you, even when you see the video, it just makes you realize you're in a happy space.
Yeah.
You are enjoying, and that's what I think Rahul has just commented. She killed it with the whole seductive vibe in this song, Rahul. Uh, I think it'll be really nice, Rahul. If you want to join in, you can just give us more insights on the song. So why don't we just have few lines for all the listeners? Because common
So
support,
I think
a lot of.
this seductive thing, actually, I didn't aim to be seductive. I have when I sing, I don't know whether it comes out of insecurity or whether it's just there, but I have a croak, and it comes quite naturally. And so it just suits the song. So when I sang the song, my voice just sounded really good on it, but I wasn't trying to be seductive. It just sort of happened because I have that croak. So which makes it tough when I'm singing really high songs, because then I sing and then there's sudden croak and I'm like, that sounded really bad. What am I doing? So it's my voice, it sort of lended it was interesting. And Rahul, honestly, without Rahul, I could not have pulled this song. He really he really guided me through the process, and he's actually a great vocal producer, and many may not be aware, but he's a great vocal producer.
Really?
And yeah, a big thank you to Rahul for supporting me through this song.
Yeah, like plug session here. Like if you're up for it,
Sorry, can you say that again?
I'm saying, should we have a mini unplugged?
Sure. I'll sing. बेमानिया मेरे दिल में धड़कती ही जाए शैतानिया, ना जानो कहाँ पे लेके जाए बेमानिया मेरे दिल में धड़कती ही जाए शैतानिया, ना जानो कहाँ पे लेके जाए. That's the hook of the song. And
Ah,
yeah, I hope it's.
sounds brilliant, really. In fact, a lot of your fans and even some friends from radio fraternity, they are totally tripping on. So another friend of mine who's Harshit, RJ Harshit, like, please tell her I'm her fan. Of course, everybody is, and she deserves more.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you
So
guys. That means a lot to me. Thank you.
yeah, like uh, cute. Like I wish I could just read. The comments are like pouring in, and you have really worked on the look of the song. That was something like, were you part of that as well, or it just something which the team decided and then you put on?
Yeah, no, I love being part of the creative process right from like the branding and the packaging of the song to the sound to the video and how I want the video to look to the editing and the color grading of the video. I'm quite particular with my stuff. So
Great.
I rather take one more week, but if I want the grade to look in a certain way, then I just want it to look in a certain way. um, and then of course that sort of goes back to how the lighting is done and the gaffer on set and stuff. So um, I think that's what I love about being a creative is the fact that I can I can try to be a part of the entire process and not just singing the song, which is, I mean, which is of course amazing, but I really love the entire process. So, like I said, from the artwork to the branding to the marketing of the song, and then I can use my business brain when it comes to, we
Ah,
all know that we have to somehow try to put out reels. I think every creative out there knows that reels are being pushed right now because
yeah.
it's TikTok and short. What is it called? Short duration, short format videos. So it's so interesting how where the world is moving, and then so for
And
the after the song is done, then I feel like my business brain can come in, and I can really try to see how we can push the song out of the park.
I totally agree with Malini. Miss Malini across this. Literally, like
Oh,
star.
she
You are.
is Malini is I call her M. She is awesome. Um, I think I think there need to be more women creators like her. She's truly an inspiration, and she's one of those people who I think inspires a lot more than she realizes.
Wow.
Yeah, she's awesome.
And I really like the way the music, the way you were talking about music, because last week I was talking to Ricky Cage, and he also made the same point. He's like, you're not just a performer, you're not just a musician, you're also a leader, and you're also an entrepreneur because you're building a brand. So the way you said, like, you're even concerned about the grading of your video and the way it's looking, and um, yeah, I think this is something all the musicians, budding musicians, they can really learn something, that you have to take ownership of everything.
I think there's no right or wrong way to go about doing it. I am very blessed to have great management. So whether that's Ayushman or whether that's my best friend Akshita, whether that's my entire team, Kausar, Shivangi, Reva, big shout out, Aisha, to all of you guys. Um, I'm very lucky that I can sort of, and I trust their creative eye, so I can take a seat back on many things if I want to. Some people don't have uh, the pleasure of doing that.
Yeah,
And but for me personally, what I really like is to be involved in every stage. I like to micromanage my creative process, and it's really it's really tiresome because I could, for every edit I sort of go crazy, and I'm very different like that with my businesses because my businesses I've become very good at delegating and at giving responsibility to other people. But when it comes to my creative side and my art, whether that's my poetry, my music, I'm such a micromanager. It's quite crazy. I feel like I drive myself crazy at times. Um, but it keeps me going and it sort of fuels me. And everyone around me I'm lucky that they understand that I'm a little bit anal about my creative process and the way I want certain things to look and feel. Um, and
no,
I'm very, very, very proud personally of the progress I've.
no, I think it's great the way you're saying you're taking ownership of your things, and you're pretty particular about I think there is a bit of a signal issue. Oh, wow. Irashi Dubey, she said, my daughter is your big fan as well. So I think you're inspiring the next gen as well. This is pretty cool. Uh, I think there is some network issue, but along with that, let me just read out some comments. This love pouring in from Chennai, even somebody messaged from Pakistan. Uh, okay, I think we'll have to rejoin with her because this signal kind of there was a signal issue, and mm, to some of you also want to join in. Like, yeah, there's so many requests to joining in, but I would want Ananya to really come back here with us, and yeah, I think she's joined in. So if you are an independent music lover, I would love to request you to just keep following our page, because every day we are, and that's how we met Ananya and her music for the very first time. It's quite crazy, like how, you know, people from different worlds are like colliding, and now everybody's creating independent music. So what is your like, you know, let's say songwriting and making process? Like, do you have a zone, like a play, or some people get thoughts when they're driving, or some people are, you know, developing
So
thoughts
I
when
think,
they're.
yeah. Sorry. Firstly, I'm sorry, my battery died. So, anyways, I think I've really progressed a lot as an artist, and now I feel like I'm getting inspiration from like everyday things. So my English music, very special stuff that I've been working. I'm very excited. It's going to release in summer. But just to give you an example, I do breath work in the morning, and so my teacher was I was we were doing Om together, and I just took a voice recording because it was very beautiful. There was like a little harmony that was going on. There were vibrations. I took a voice recording and I sent it to Brandon, my A&R manager in LA, and I said that it would be awesome if you can put this in the B section of song number blah 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 in the upcoming English music, and it's sounding amazing. And this is literally Sumit sir who's singing Om in the background, like in my early morning yoga breathwork class. So I feel like I'm getting inspiration from like very like daily things. Um, the
Also,
shower was like croaking a little bit this morning. Was it this morning? Last night, sorry. It was croaking a little bit. So I took a voice recording. I was like, it sounds like a vocal chop almost, but it would be kind of cool. So I'm in a really good place artistically right now. And I'm very excited for what's to come. And I think Beymaniyaan is like a good start to, well, Inam was a great start. But in terms of like, you know, original singles, I think it's a great start. And I'm feeling quite optimistic.
and also, I think you made a very good point. You're incorporating these beautiful elements, like, you know, I think your breath work और जो रियाज की जो बात होती है सुबह, वो and वो elements अगर आप incorporate कर रही हैं, so that means you know, other creators and other upcoming musicians, they're getting an idea. Okay, so we have some great you know, science behind our traditions. वो सिर्फ जो रियाज है या फिर इंडियन इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स की जो बात है, मतलब उसके पीछे की जो साइंस है, that also gets highlighted with this.
Absolutely, 100%. मैं संतूर बजाती हूँ, like I told you, and we've put a lot of my santoor in the new English stuff that's coming up as well. In Beymania, the production we kept it to, you know, it's Spanish leaning, but it's a song that I would totally listen to. So there's more me in every step of the way.
Wow.
Because I think the whole point is that if you want to create, if you want to leave, if you want to impact people, I'd rather impact people with who I truly am. Because if someone um, doesn't like who I truly am, then I'd rather not leave an impact on them, right? Because then I'm not for them. So I think it's become very important for me to be really true to who I am in my art. Um, and that's right from, like I said, you know, like the colors, the grading, to something like how wet I want my vocals to be, or whether I want them dry, whether I want, how am I actually feeling in that moment, how do I actually want it to sound. So I think the magic lies in the details, and through the details, when I'm staying true to myself, it just makes me feel happy. And I think hopefully that comes across to people and it's contagious.
Because if you're creating music because it's a trend or something, but if it's coming from a space that you're enjoying it and you're so much immersed in it, you're enjoying every bit of that process, then I think it cuts through. Because that's why I think all these messages, right from Chennai to Jammu to different parts of the world, you know, the messages are pouring in. I think That's why it happens. So it makes you, of course, when you read these messages, like it makes you very, and it's a very surreal sort of a thing that you're connecting with so many people.
It means so much to me. Really, it means so much to me. And I was answering some questions that your team had sent, and one of them was, "What message would you leave for fellow, artists?" And I said that we have to keep creating. I will keep creating whatever that may be till the day I die. Now, if one person, if that touches one person, or if that touches 100 people, if that touches 1,000 people or a million people, I'm still going to keep creating. And that's the beauty of it, is to enjoy the process of creating. So when I get, when I'm seeing all of these lovely comments and on YouTube and everywhere really, on DM, it means so much to me because it sort of pushes me to want to do more and do better.
So you like the song? I think came out about 4 or 5 hours now, and
Yes.
you also keep checking numbers, like how it's doing.
No, I've stopped doing that. Uh, and I think it's been really healthy for me. I don't think I've done that. I didn't do that for Inam. Yeah, I actually don't know where numbers even of Inam YouTube are at. I don't know. I've not done it for a while. I just go on to the next. Like today, I just heard a new track, a couple of new tracks, and I started working on another thing that I'm working on. So I just sort of, once it's out there, and then I just sort of put my energy onto the next thing that's there.
So what is that next thing? Like what kind of sounds what kind of soundscapes you want to travel to, and you want us to travel?
Anywhere and everywhere that makes you feel good. I would love to take anywhere that any I would love to take anyone anywhere that they feel good. The next track, let's talk about Beymaniyaan for now because I'm very excited about this journey and the love that Beymaniyaan is already getting, even from DSPs, everyone, Spotify, Jio Savan, Ghana, Hangama, um, such lovely placements. It means so much to me. It really does. It really means a lot. Apple
And
Music.
I quite it's the perfect combination. Like even Ikka's the way he's written that, and the way it just kind of tells us the same story, the different aspects. He's done a very good job. So tell us about that, collaborating with Ikka, because he's somebody very talented.
Ikka is awesome. He's an amazing guy. He shot in Bombay and I shot in London. Then we put it together because I was there at that time for my other stuff going on, and just the way he was so flexible and he came on set and he shot everything. He made sure that creatively it was in sync with what I wanted, where the song was going, where my footage was, and it's been a lot of fun. And he's amazing, super talented, and it's been a real pleasure. I think it's quite an unexpected collaboration, which makes it so cool because like two
Mhm.
different worlds coming together. And that's something that I want to do more of because I personally grow so much from something like that. But he's amazing, and he just got married, so big congratulations to him. And yeah, I'm excited.
Before we leave, do you want to give us maybe a different portion of the song, and some secret behind that we won't find on the internet about the song?
Um, I think most of this song was recorded in one day, which is a very big thing for me because I have a tendency of recording and then sitting with it and then going back and listening to it and then being like, no, I'm flat in that second note. I don't want to use tune. And then I really annoyed Rahul. Like I'm like, no, like because it's normal to use a little bit of tune or melodyne, but I really like to keep it as natural as possible. Unless of course we're
Yeah,
using tune as an effect, which is really cool. Many artists do that. And I think it's very cool to use tune
yeah.
like that.
Like technology
So
is there.
I think it's super cool to use autotune. So I'm very anal with stuff like that. But so I think that's the secret that I recorded this maybe what 2 days max, 2 sessions, one session. The second verse Kumar Paji wrote later. Yeah. So yeah, basically I did it in record time for myself.
Oh,
Uh,
lovely.
but I'll sing the hook again because I think that's the catchiest part. Is that okay?
Proper do the radio introduction. Okay. Here it is. The star, the talent, Ananya Birla is there, and the songs been dropping, but this one is really, really special. It came out about 5 hours back. Beymaniyaan, जहाँ पे Ikka और Ananya की collaboration है, so you have to check it out. And right now, a very special request. You don't have to pay for it. You just have to send your wishes. Listen to it.
Okay, let's go. बेईमानिया मेरे दिल में धड़कती ही जाए शैतानिया ना जानो कहाँ पे लेके जाए बेईमानिया मेरे दिल What are you doing?
I'm trying.
I thought you were going to do Ikka's part.
I'm trying to speak
धड़कती जाए शैतानिया ना जानो कहाँ पे लेके जाए.
very cool, and I have to really, learn all this camera angles and the way you can really look good and all that. I think next time we can have a tutorial on that.
I only look good from my left profile, so if you think I look good, it's all bogus. I'm a scam. I'm not good. I look good only from one angle. No, really. So it's part of my tech rider, by the way. For all women watching right now, it's part of my tech rider that they can only shoot me from a particular angle. Like I'm very like, so don't look at me and be like, oh, she looks so good. Like no, it's all fabricated, guys. Like so, do not worry. You're amazing. Keep rocking. And my manager's laughing because I'm saying I'm being so real, but it's honest. You can
No,
watch
it's
someone
great.
out there. It's
By the
awesome. I think it's awesome.
secret, left profile is the same for me because even if they might is trying to shoot away, like it has to be.
100% my left profile is better, much better.
So okay, we have like not just music, love for music, but even left profile is something that we have in common. So would love to
Yay.
have you in the studio sometimes. This is a second, online conversation, but would love to connect with you in the
I would
studio.
love to, whenever. Now that, we can travel and stuff in COVID, sort of, touch wood.
Yes,
Hopefully not as potent. Yeah, I would love to come in whenever. You let me know. I'm in town for a little bit.
great. Would love to do that, and wishing everyone on your team, Rahul and even Kumar Bhaji, like the way he's written the song, and give love. And we will pump it. We will make sure it's everybody listens to it, enjoy this.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that so much, Sachin. Thanks for your love. Thank you to
Thank you.
everyone who joined in. Thanks to all the fans, all the well-wishers, all the followers. Um, yeah, a big thank you, Sachin. I really appreciate it. And a big thank you to Red FM. I really appreciate you guys.
Thank you. Have fun. Let's just
Have a
keep
good one,
this on
guys.
about honesty. Bye. Thank you very much, Ananya and Beymaniyaan. Stream it, make it a part of your playlist, and enjoy this song. We'll see you soon and have fun. This was special from Red FM Studios. I'm RJ Sachin. Follow our handle and you can keep meeting lovely musicians. बहुत सारे musicians के साथ आपके साथ lives, conversations. We'll keep